Hello everyone, it's averydawnside and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a part 2 to the reading your crush stories because this was a highly requested video that you guys wanted to see, and I'm also here with a very special guest that you guys have also been requesting to see on my channel. Beta, you can say hi.
Hi.
You sound so sad.
Sorry. Hi.
Okay. Well, yeah, today we're gonna be reading your crush stories and maybe exposing some of our own. Ooh. Okay, let's get into it.
20 minutes later.
I've watched Twilight a few times, but like, don't ask me what happens, because like, the only time I remember anything is like when Bella gets pregnant.
When Twilight gets pregnant?
Twilight gets pregnant? No, when Bella gets pregnant.
Did you
and,
say
like,
pregnant? Okay, this one starts. Okay, before you come at me, I know this was a horrible decision. Oh gosh. So back in 4th grade, there was a kid I really liked. 4th grade. Oh my gosh, I have crazy 4th grade stories, actually.
Oh my god, I have a 3rd grade crush story. Oh, I'm gonna say that one.
Oh,
okay.
I'm gonna tell my 4th grade one. That one's like, I don't know if that's safe for the internet. I don't know if that's safe for the... Remind me to tell you that later if I don't tell it on here, because, yeah. Okay. Anyways, so... back in the 4th grade, there was this kid that I really liked. I even told my family all about him. Yeah, my family. So I had liked this kid since 2nd grade. We'll call him Alex. Alex had never been interested in me, and I knew that very clearly. But of course, I had to ruin it all in 4th grade. It was near the end of my school year, and I was on FaceTime with my best friend, Emma. Emma knew I liked Alex, so I decided to tell her that I was going to write a note to him. In the note, I had written basically everything about me, but not my name. It was so obvious I wrote it. Back then, our cafeteria tables were back to back with classes, and Alex sat right behind me. Ooh, juicy. I had one of his classmates, who was my friend, give him the note, and she didn't say it was me. So while we were at lunch, he turns around and says, "Hey, blank, did you make this?" and pulls out the note along with a ton of his other friends who were absolute jerks if I'm honest. And of course I said no. Then his teacher came and snatched the note. She read it out loud for all of the 4th grade to hear. Oh my god. Yeah, embarrassing. So then there was a hunt in school for 2 weeks just trying to figure out who wrote the note, and it didn't even say that I liked him. I just made it like a guessing game. After a week and a half, I finally wrote a note saying it was me, but not ever saying I liked him. Yes, that was what I did because I was an immature 4th grader. Then his teacher snatched it again at the end of that week. She passed it on to my teacher, and I was lectured out in the hallway on how Alex's teacher doesn't allow dating in his classroom. I wanted revenge on my teacher, so I asked politely if I could see the notes, and I made a confused face. She asked me what's wrong, and I said, "I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find where it says I have a crush on him," then smirked at her and walked into my classroom feeling like a baddie. Moral of the story, never write notes to your crushes, kids.
Okay, well, I think they did the right thing. This poor teacher, got ripped on. Also, what teacher doesn't allow dating? I'm sorry, do you just, own kids' personal lives now?
Okay, I talked about this in the last video that I did for this. So I worked as a teacher. I don't know if you knew that. I worked as a teacher's assistant. Yeah. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, so I worked as a teacher's assistant, and when I did, in the last video I talked about how teachers purposely know who you like, and so they put you next to them when you sit there in classes, and it's the same thing with group projects and everything. They do that intentionally, and the whole note reading thing, I don't know if that's still a thing, but one of my teacher friends was telling me about that, and she was like, yeah, I just like to do it because it stirs up some interesting things in the classroom, and because 4th grade and 5th grade can get boring and stuff, so you gotta add some spice to the classroom, and I thought it was the funniest thing.
Gotta add some spice into the classroom.
Yeah, I mean, just reality show, right? Okay, so we changed locations because I can't read and train. We all know this.
We're lazy.
Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. 2 years ago, I met this boy in my computer class and thought he was cute, so since we were sitting next to each other, I tried my best to joke with him and talk to him as much as possible without getting in trouble, of course. So when the school year came to an end and I slipped him a note with my phone number in it, oh, that's bold. I hope it went well. Then the next school year he asked...
We're about to find out.
Well, like, it just jumps in time. I wonder, okay, this is like a juicy, like, Wattpad story. Okay, so the next school year, he asked me to homecoming, so we went together and danced and overall had a great time. Quite a few months later, there was another school dance and we went together as well. Then the pandemic started, so all we could do was text and hang out occasionally, which was really hard since I really missed him. But in February of this year, the night before Valentine's Day, I received a package and it said it was from him, so I opened it and inside there was a chocolate, a teddy bear, and a note telling me Happy Valentine's Day and that he missed me and hoped we could hang out. So I called him to thank him and he asked if we could call the next day, Valentine's Day. So of course I said yes. Valentine's morning I woke up early because I was excited that he wanted to talk to me, and I received a call at 11 a.m. and we just talked about life and had a very casual conversation. About 10 minutes after the phone call ended, I got another call from my crush, so I answered it and he asked me to be his girlfriend and we've been dating ever since.
That's so wholesome.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh. I could cry. That's like, aww, my cheeks hurt.
You're gonna be crying for the rest of the video.
Yeah, that's so precious. Oh, my little
I
heart.
was expecting like a turn, like just a random turn of events.
No,
like
I
that
was too. When she said that she got a call, I was expecting the call to be like, I hate you. Is that bad?
I know.
Why do I expect that?
I was expecting like the 10 minutes later I got another call. He was
cheating on me.
Yeah.
Dun
like,
dun dun.
That's what I was ready for that, and then it didn't happen. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, why are we like this? Okay, this one says, alright, so, this guy and I have known each other for 2 years. How do you all know each other for 2 years? I feel like that's really common. Okay.
It's the same person,
just after 2 years, you just fall in love with your friends. It's fine.
Well, okay.
Are you gonna fall in love with me after 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. We went to camp together, we did band together, etc. When he found out that I played SSO, he helped co-own a couple of clubs of mine and we were practically inseparable. I've always had a slight crush on him, but I never acted upon it. I mentioned something about how I wanted someone to cuddle with me and I wanted someone to love me just the same I loved them. Well, 2 months later, we officially got together. Then after a whole year-long on and off relationship, we broke up for a couple weeks, then got back together. At our band concert, we were eyeing each other and he was a little flirty and I posted about it on my story. Well, he asked me if I wanted to get back together because he saw it and I had no idea he was going to look. And that's been since May 4th and we've been together stronger than ever since then.
That's cute too!
What is this? Why are these so good?
Dude, even the chicken behind us is like jealous, you know?
Oh my goodness. My little heart can't contain this. This one says, well, ... I have kind of a weird story. So since I was in the 2nd grade, I had a crush on my classmate, and we both like creepy stuff, so we became friends. What type of creepy stuff? I need clarification.
Yeah.
Because that's a wide range. What do you think of? Actually, don't answer that question.
Anything to anyone. Creepy could be anything to anyone. Like me standing next to you right now could be creepy to someone.
I mean, yeah. Okay. We became best friends in 4th grade. One day he texted me that he has a crush on me and I said that I like him too. It was so cute and we would always send goodnight texts with hearts, but I said that we were too young to date. After that, we were still best friends with little crushes. In the 5th grade, we kind of stopped talking, but I still tried. In the 6th grade, he had no longer had a crush on me, but I still liked him. And bam! He started dating my ex-best friend. I said to myself that I don't mind, but I knew that I was sad. They broke up after 2 weeks, and he didn't speak to me at all. I asked if we are still friends and he said yeah. I was so sad because I knew that I didn't matter anymore. I've known him for too long to not know. And they started hanging out a lot and it made me mad for some reason. So I sent him a super long text that he has been ignoring me and his best friends don't do that, and that if he even reads his message, he could go cry to that girl. He again just said, okay. It was the end of the school year and we went on a class night trip to the observatory. I asked him if we could talk and he said yes. So we were almost at the observatory and I went to talk to him and saw him and the girl holding hands. I was really mad. He ignored me the whole night. 2 days passed. He texted me that he is sorry that he's been acting weird and that he has been ignoring me. He said I'm sorry like 8 times. I said I would forgive him. And on the last day of school we talked a little bit, but he was still around that girl a lot. And as I was waiting for my friends, we made eye contact and I just knew that my crush was back. We will see how it goes, but I hope he doesn't abandon me again. He has done it a few times and next time I don't think he will come back. I'm sorry that this was so long and I hope you like it. Any advice? Have a great day. Sad face.
I have advice.
Okay.
I have advice.
Okay.
Okay, well, do not stick around with this guy. It doesn't matter how much or how long you two have been friends. If they abandon you, then you abandon them. You leave. So you leave and you find someone better.
Life advice from Beta. You should
I
take
have
it.
strong life advice.
I know you're very strongly opinionated on this one.
I am very strongly opinionated on this one. Good. Good.
That's so sad. Yeah, I would say there's definitely someone out there better for you, and I wouldn't settle because you never know what you're gonna find if you just stick with the one person for so many years. I mean, it's great if they treat you like amazing, but you don't want to be with someone who doesn't match your level of interest, and you deserve better. So drop him.
Find yourself an Avery.
What?
Find yourself an Avery.
Did you find yourself in Avery?
I did.
Oh wow. I hope she's pretty cool.
She was pretty cool.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
A lot of it.
I'm so glad to hear. I'd love to meet her one day. Okay, this one says, so I have a crush on one of my online friends, but I don't know if they like me back. They apparently have a crush too though, and I know it's someone we know, but I'm so scared to tell them since it's probably not me and they don't want to tell their crush anyways. But I also keep getting videos on my For You page on TikTok to ask out my crush and I don't know what to do. I'm so scared of rejection. Oh, that's so sad. I mean,
What do you ask them how they feel about you? You're not asking them if they like you. You're just asking them how they feel towards you as a person.
yeah, I would just ask in like an indirect way, because there's definitely ways you can tell that someone likes you before you actually ask, like right away. Why are you laughing?
No reason.
Do you have a story to share?
That's at the end.
Okay, alright. Just get to know Beta's love life. This is the actual video. Okay, so this is a funny one. So in kindergarten there was a guy named Jake. I liked him but acted like I hated him because people saw him as a bad boy. I saw him as Prince Charming. Ah, help. So I sat at my lunch table and I had a peanut butter and jelly. Oh god, here's where it gets juicy. I passed the table where Jake was sitting and gave him one of my Kit Kats. Oh my god. I would just be in love instantly. The next day at lunch, Jake came to my table and he said, "Hey miss, I love you." See? Jake and I are the same. Honestly, Jake and I are the same. Yeah, anyways, I'm done. LOL. Thank God I'm in 9th grade now. By the way, love you so much, Avery. I love you too. I mean,
saying that I gave you a Kit Kat and now you love me?
yeah.
Oh.
Are you gonna give me...
Do you want to split a Kit Kat?
Moving on! Oh my goodness, okay, this one says, when I was in kindergarten, I married this guy, but I didn't really like him. But 1 year ago, I started to have feelings for him again, and we are now together 8 years later. Oh!
So cute. Wait, have you guys been dating for 8 years?
No, I think it means like, wait, how old would that make you? How old are you in kindergarten? Like 3? No. I take that back.
6. Excuse me, I was 6.
Yeah, I think I was also 6.
Sure. I was like 6 or 5. I started early. I started a year early.
Because you're elite. Just such an elite.
I actually, once you get to know me, like, this person right here, I probably should not have started a year earlier.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have started a year early.
Yeah. Maybe that's where the reading part got messed up. It's okay. We still love you.
I can read just fine, thank you. I love you too. But I can read just fine. I can't spell or type.
Wait, say soap.
Soap.
So the reason I made Beta say soap is because I think he says soap in an interesting way, and I like the way that he says it. So the word of the video is soap. If you've made it to this point of the video, comment soap and tell me if Beta says it in a funny way. Say it again, please.
Soap.
Okay. Okay, moving on. Okay, this one says, hey, so this is a good story, I guess. Okay, so I liked this guy, and you know, if you have a best friend, you want to tell him or her when you like someone. Well, I told her. She says, aw, cute. The next day, she literally goes and says to my other best friend that she likes him. Ha ha. I can hear the passive aggressiveness in that ha ha. Well, I have to pretend that I don't know this, but as it keeps going on, it gets worse. She asks him to go and hang out and watch a movie. He says no, which is odd because he loves hanging out with people. So she's upset and finally tells me what's wrong. I just tell her it's fine, and then I kind of distance myself from her, as you should. She tried again to go out with him, and he says, no, I don't like you, I like my IRL name. Then she storms off. She never told me about him liking me. I finally got the nerve to tell him I liked him, and we went out to the movies and we had an amazing night, and he asked me to be his girlfriend. But haha, my best friend and I never talk anymore because I found out she always talked behind my back, so I guess it ended good and bad.
Oh, it ended good and good. If your best friend talks behind your back and you leave them, then it is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Sucks to be them. They lost this kid that they liked and their friends, so like, sucks to suck, man.
I know, their whole world really just came crashing down. Okay, this one says, it was 6th grade, ... I've liked him for so long, let's name him Zach. The day I asked him out, he punched me, walked away 2 steps, then turned back and kissed me.
What?
I mean...
Is that it?
Yeah. This one says, during middle school, I had this massive crush on this really cute guy. When I was walking down the stairs to my next class, I tripped and basically slid down half the stairs. Then he told me he liked my friend. Sucks to suck. Oh no! That sucks.
Oh god, that is like the worst day. Go home and like sit in my bed and just cry a little bit. Be sad.
You'd probably call me and then cry some more. It says, he proposed to me in 4th grade and I told him to go away. You didn't want to get married?
4th grade? Come on, man. Everyone gets married in 4th grade, right?
Obviously. If you're like me, you catch the early bird gets the worm and get married in 1st grade. Duh.
Was I in 1st grade with you?
Yeah, obviously. We've been married for... how long would that be? I don't actually know. We still need to go on our honeymoon.
We kind of act like an old couple sometimes.
Sometimes. That's an understatement.
Sometimes we don't act like an older couple.
How cute.
Works out well.
Okay, this one says, no crush stories, except I only fall for fictional characters in movies and books.
Oh, I relate. I totally relate.
Oh?
Like, I understand where you're coming from.
Who do you fall for in movies and books? Please elaborate.
Movies and books, so it doesn't work out well.
I technically am on a YouTube platform. Thank you very much. Maybe if you watched my channel.
I'm sorry. I don't.
You really claim to be my #1 fan. Funny.
I'm your #1 fan in many perspectives, but I also know you in many other ways, so.
That was like a weird flex. Okay, anyways, they said, Last night, my internet best friend of 4 years and I confessed we liked each other and we started dating. Oh,
That's cute.
I want to know how you confessed. That's one of my favorite things, actually. I love knowing how people tell people that they love them. I think that's like one of the most cute and like wholesome things. Because, you know, like everyone words it differently. Like some people don't say I love you. I want to know. Please comment down below. I'm very
What do you
curious.
tell me? What do you tell me?
I love you.
I love you too.
Wow, so slick. Anyways, moving on. This one says, I saw him and I fell in love. His hair, his eyes. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Could relate. Thanks.
Did you say you couldn't relate?
You could relate.
Accurate.
Like my eyes. Do you like my eyes?
I do like your eyes. This one says, I had this boy in my class who I thought liked me, but he liked someone else. LOL. Oh.
Aww.
It's okay. I feel like we've all been there. I feel like that's like a rite of passage, honestly.
Yeah, everyone does. Everyone has that. Everyone goes through that.
And honestly, I feel like if that didn't happen, because you know when you like someone and then they don't like you back and you're like, oh, that kind of sucked. But then when you like someone and they do like you back, you're like, oh my goodness, this is the most magical experience of my life. I feel like that experience is so much better because you didn't have it before with that one person, you know?
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Agree.
Thank you.
Agree.
This one says, once I had a crush on this girl and she liked me. I asked her to be my girl and she said yes. A month later, she was acting weird and shipping me with a friend of ours. Come to find out that she forgot we were together. What?
She forgot that you guys were together? How does one forget that? How do you forget when you're dating someone?
Maybe maybe she was like you.
I don't forget.
Twin brothers, Beta?
That was in 3rd grade. It was a phase.
Oh, it was a phase.
Well, I don't forget now, okay?
I would hope not. I would hope not.
I forgot. How could I forget?
That would be sad. Okay.
It's too much to know.
Could you imagine if someone like actually forgot that they were dating someone though? Like, that's sad. This one says, I was once in love with my best friend, and while I was in love with her, she asked me if I like girls. By the way, I'm a girl. I just found out after a year that when she asked me that question, she was crushing on me too, but we're still BFFs and I don't have a crush on her anymore. How do you go from liking someone to not liking someone and still like being their best friend, you know?
I don't think I could. I don't know. I feel like it'd be really questionable.
Especially after something so major like that. Like, that's kind of like an awakening in a way. Like, did you talk about it after? I need some more context. Like, would you talk about that after? Would you be like, yeah, I kind of liked you, haha, but it's fine. But it's not really fine. Like, I still like you secretly, you know? This one said, I know it might sound weird, but I literally had a crush on a horse.
Oh, okay. How do you have a crush on a horse?
Was it a bay? Did you get my joke?
I did. That was very funny. Very clever. Very cute.
Where was your laugh? Come on.
Are we happy?
A little delayed. This one says, one time I sent a crush a picture of a new star stable horse I bought. I was mortified.
Wait, so they sent a photo of a star stable horse to their crush?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't stop now, but it would stop if I sent that to like anyone that didn't play Star Stable in general.
I don't even know how I'd play that off. I'd be like,
This is weird
I was
name.
babysitting. Haha. Oh wait, we've got to tell our stories. Just kidding.
Oh, that's right.
Just kidding. Okay, you go first.
Back. Which one should I say? Should I say the brothers, or should I say most recent one?
Do both of them. Hit him with the double
Okay.
take.
So in 3rd grade, there was 2 brothers, and we're gonna call them Brendan and Brayden. Yeah. those are the two names that come to mind. And so in 3rd grade, I liked one of them, but like it's 3rd grade, so like you don't actually like people in 3rd grade personally. And my 3rd grade teacher did not know about this, but like we passed notes to each other. And I specifically remember the one was on the swing set, like the one brother was like sitting on the swing and like I was in front of them and we were just talking. And then the other one comes over and asked if I liked both of them. And I'm like, well, they're twin brothers, so like yeah, I like both of them because they're twin brothers and I'm in 3rd grade. So we started dating and 2 days go by and they passed me a note and the note says love or like, and I circled both because I don't know. And then the teacher, like my 3rd grade teacher, comes by and like snatches the note, and then I had little love notes from them that were like stored in a drawer in my bedroom, and my parents found them. Yeah. Well, I'll have you know that me and these 2 other boys are not dating. Yeah.
Wow.
That's my 3rd grade story.
That's really something.
I don't think I explained it to you in that much detail before.
Wow, I'm a little
I
offended.
gave you a rundown. I'm sorry. The other one, the most recent one, the only one, so me and this person met, and it was like it was a questionable time when we met. There was a lot of things going on, and like we liked each other, but neither of us knew that we liked each other until it was like a very specific moment that we both had where we both like kind of realized it, and we bounced from that. Yeah, a lot of things have happened.
Oh my goodness, did you end up with them or no? You can't leave a cliffhanger like that.
Yes, we did. Yes, we ended up together, which is very nice.
Oh, that's so precious.
Very cute.
So cute, so wholesome. Oh goodness. I've got to think of one. Oh, I could tell my ceramics closet story.
Do it.
Okay, this is actually a really long story. I can make an entirely separate video on this. Let me know if you want that. But basically, when I was in high school, I had a stalker, and I was in ceramics class, and he would watch me make my ceramics pottery. I actually really like ceramics pottery. He would watch me do it, and one time I was putting my little piece away in the back room closet, and he followed me into the back, and he backed me into a corner and stared at me, and he told me, he was like, I am in love with you, and I think you're really hot, and I want to date you, so you're gonna be my girlfriend. And I was like, no, absolutely not. But he didn't really take no for an answer, and so he locked me in the ceramics closet, and the art teacher had to unlock me. And then a lot of stuff happened after that, but that's a story for another day. So I guess that was just a really intense crush, you know?
Asylum. I say asylum to that one.
Well, it's a little late for that. Okay, but that's gonna be the end of today's video because Beta and I are gonna go do something else because it's 1:30-ish in the morning, and yeah. So, thank you guys for watching this video. As always, you know that I love and appreciate you, and you deserve the world. So, don't settle for any of your crushes, and you will find your person. Beta, do you have any advice?
Know your surroundings. Yeah, that's what I've got to say.
That's quite the advice. You guys can comment down below if you liked having Beta on my channel. I'm sure he would be... What? Soap. I'm sure he would be willing to come back and do this again. Okay, as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. I love you. Bye!